Sunlight dripping from the clouds like honey over restless waves. I can hear the shoreline breathing at the ending of the day. Windows down, the wind is singing through the corners of my soul. Every mile becomes a painting in a world of gold. I don't need forever, I just need tonight to feel the colors moving through the fading light. Amber skies burning softly over me. Amber skies, wild and endless as the sea. Every heartbeat finds a rhythm, every shadow comes alive. Under amber skies, I feel alive. Amber skies, amber skies, hold me in your glow. Amber skies, take me where dreams go. Salted air and distant laughter floating through the twilight blue. Every wave reflects a story, every story feels brand new. I was searching for a reason, looking far beyond the shore. Then I found it in a moment I had missed before. I don't need forever, I just need tonight to feel the colors moving through the fading light. Burning softly over me. Amber skies, wild and endless as the sea. Every heartbeat finds a rhythm, every shadow comes alive. Under amber skies, I feel alive. Oh, the horizon keeps unfolding. Oh, every star is slowly glowing. Oh, like 1,000 tiny lanterns in the dark. And my heart keeps drifting farther, oh, past the places I remember, toward a light I've never seen, but somehow know. Amber skies burning softly over me. Amber skies, wild and endless as the sea. Every heartbeat finds a rhythm, every shadow comes alive. Under amber skies, I feel alive. Amber skies guide me through the evening air. Amber skies, there's a little magic there. Every dream becomes a sunrise, every fear becomes a spark. Under amber skies, I found my heart. Amber skies, still glowing. Amber skies, still flowing. Amber skies, above the sea. Amber skies, calling me. Amber skies, amber skies, amber skies, amber skies. Morning spills across the balcony, golden lines upon the floor. The city is slowly waking up now, like it's done 1,000 times before. You smile through the quiet sunlight, nothing special left to say. Still the silence feels like music carried by the breeze our way. I spent years believing somewhere held a better view than this. Now I find forever high sky already whispers everything we need is true. As long as we stay close enough to hear the waves breathe, close enough to watch the evening grow. Every road can keep on turning, every season come and go. If we carry this feeling with us, we'll never walk alone. Home is more than where we're going, it's the place our hearts have grown. The wind keeps singing softly, the shoreline fades to blue. Every quiet heartbeat finds its rhythm too. Street lights bloom above the sidewalk, like a sky that's come below. Laughter drifts from little cafes wrapped inside the evening glow. We don't hurry past the moments that once slipped between our hands. Now each step becomes a memory without making any plans. Every corner tells a story, every window holds a light. Even simple conversations can outshine the longest night. No promise lasts forever, no photograph can stay, but some feelings keep on shining long after they fade away. As long as we stay where the air feels soft and open, where the ocean meets the city lights. Every dream becomes much lighter under calm September skies. No perfect destination, no finish line to chase, just another shared horizon, and the warmth we can't replace. Maybe life was never asking for a flawless point of view. Maybe all its hidden beauty waited in the everyday with you. Every sunset leaves a color, every dawn begins again. Love is often just a heartbeat choosing not to rush the end. The stars arrive in silence, the tide keeps rolling in. Every fading echo feels like home again. As long as we stay, as long as we stay, as long as we stay, with our hearts turned toward the moment, every ordinary day becomes enough. Even when the seasons change us, even when the skies grow wide, we'll keep finding little wonders waking on the other side. No matter where tomorrow calls us, no matter where we roam, we'll carry pieces of this evening until they lead us home. The moon climbs over the water, the city starts to dream. The night moves slow around us like a gentle silver stream. No need to hold forever, no need to ask it why. Some moments last the longest simply because we stay. The evening settles on the shoreline like a blanket made of light. Every wave rewrites the silence, every breeze feels warm tonight. Your reflection meets the water while the daylight slips away. Neither of us needs a reason, just a little more to stay. There's a comfort in the quiet that no photograph can hold. Every second feels much softer as the sky lets go of gold. No one speaks about tomorrow, passing time. We let the fading colors finish every line. Before we say goodbye, let's leave the clock behind us. Let the evening breathe the way it always knew. There's no need for perfect endings, no promise carved in stone. Some memories shine the brightest simply because they're our own. If the night should carry us away, I'll still remember why we smiled beneath the amber sky before we said goodbye. The tide keeps rolling closer, the stars begin to bloom. Every quiet heartbeat finds another tune. The cafes spill their laughter onto streets that gently glow. Someone singing through an open window. Words I never need to know. You point toward the rising moonlight like you've seen it for the first time. I wonder how familiar places can still feel so undefined. Maybe every ending teaches how to treasure what's been here. Not with tears or empty silence, but with moments crystal clear. We don't have to hope forever to believe that something stays. Some stories keep unfolding long after separate ways. Before we say goodbye, let's gather all the little moments, like seashells resting quietly in our hands. Every laugh becomes a lighthouse, every glance another flame. Nothing beautiful is wasted, even when it gently changes. We'll carry pieces of tonight, wherever life may fly. Tomorrow waits beyond the morning, with roads we've never known. But tonight the world is smaller in the way you've made it home. If our footsteps find new places, if the seasons drift apart, this horizon will keep glowing somewhere inside my heart. The ocean hums in rhythm, the skyline fades to blue. Every gentle echo brings me back to you. Before we say goodbye, let's breathe this air a little longer. Let the moonlight settle softly on the sea. Every ending leaves a doorway, every sunset leaves a flame. What we share won't disappear, just because tomorrow came. If the wind remembers anything, let it carry one reply. We lived this beautiful moment before we said goodbye. The waves erase our footprints, the stars replace the sun. The night begins its story as another day is done. I turn to take one last look, the shoreline shining bright. Some goodbyes are not an ending, they're a light we carry into the night. Morning finds the empty sidewalk covered in a gentle glow. Coffee cups and open windows welcoming the breeze below. Every face is moving slowly toward another ordinary day. But something in the quiet sunlight makes the shadows drift away. I don't need a perfect answer or a map of what's ahead. There's enough inside this moment to believe the road instead. Every little heartbeat, every step I take writes another story only time can make. Brighter days are growing closer, like the dawn beyond the blue. Not because the world bicycle rolls down the avenue. Children laugh across the park. Someone waves from a passing window like a tiny work of art. We talk about forgotten dreams without trying to explain. Funny how a simple evening can wash away the weight. Maybe happiness is patient. Maybe it has always been waiting in the quiet spaces we forget to step within. Every changing season has a lesson left to share. Even after cloudy mornings, sunlight finds us there. Brighter days don't rush to find us. They arrive without a sound, growing softly through the moments we once overlooked somehow. Every smile becomes a compass. Every kindness lights the way, showing me tomorrow stars inside the choices made today. There were nights I thought the distance held the life I hoped to find. Always reaching for the skyline, leaving little joys behind. Now I see the beauty rising in the smallest things I know, like your voice across the silence, or the evening's golden glow. The clouds keep drifting slowly. The ocean breeze below. Every quiet heartbeat helps another flower grow. Brighter days are not a destination. They're the moments that we choose. Holding on to simple wonders instead of chasing perfect views. If tomorrow feels uncertain, I'll still welcome morning light with an open heart beside me and the courage to keep trying. Because hope is never distant. It begins with where we are. The daylight fades to amber. The stars replace the sun. Another page is waiting, another song begun. I'll carry every small light, no matter where I go, and trust tomorrow's colors will always find their way. The evening leans against the skyline as the colors fade to blue. Windows bloom like quiet stories, each one holding something true. Footsteps echo through the crosswalk, coffee cooling in my hand. The city's never really sleeping, yet somehow here we stand. A gentle breeze moves through the avenue like a song without a name. And every glowing corner feels a little less the same. There's a rhythm in the silence, hidden underneath the sound. Sometimes all we're searching for is already all around. Under city lights we find the colors that the daylight couldn't show. Every street becomes a memory, every turn a place to grow. I don't need the stars above me when the world begins to shine. Every little spark reminds me this moment can be mine. The skyline keeps on glowing like waves across the night. Every little window holds another light. The train rolls softly through the station, faces drifting in and out. Every stranger has a story wrapped quiet doubt. You laugh about the smallest moments like they're treasures yet to find. And suddenly the crowded streets feel slower in my mind. The traffic hum becomes a heartbeat, steady underneath the air. Even in the rush of thousands, there's a calmness waiting there. Maybe home is not a place, it's a feeling that appears in ordinary evenings shed across the years. Under city lights, we find the colors that the daylight couldn't show. Every street becomes a memory, every turn a place to grow. I don't need the stars above me when the world begins to shine. Every little spark reminds me this moment can be mine. I used to think the brightest places had to live beyond the sky. Now I see them in reflections as the evening passes by. Every window tells a story, every heartbeat draws a line, connecting all our little worlds, one light at a time. The rooftops glow like oceans. The night feels warm and wide. Every step is gently leading toward the light inside. Under city lights, the world feels endless, full of dreams. We have a name. Every corner holds a promise. Nothing ever stays the same. And if tomorrow calls me onward, I'll remember what I found. Even in the busiest places, peace can still be found. Every glowing window carries hope somehow. The midnight air grows softer, the streets begin to slow. The lights still paint the pavement with a quiet golden glow. No perfect destination, no need to race the dawn. Just another evening to carry with me on. The shoreline wears 1,000 colors, painted by the city's glow. Silver tides and distant headlights, moving where the night winds flow. Barefoot on the cooling pavement, salt and laughter in the air. Every passing breeze is carrying pieces of a dream we share. The skyline hums like quiet music, floating over restless seas. Every light becomes a heartbeat, keeping time with memories. No destination waiting, no reason to explain. The night keeps unfolding like circles in the rain. Neon waves keep rolling gently, blending sky and sea as one. Every reflection tells a story long after the day is done. The world feels wide around us with every step we take, finding little constellations in the ripples that we make. The water catches colors, the breeze begins to sing. Every quiet moment feels like everything. A ferry leaves the harbor slowly, drawing diamonds through the dark. Someone's radio is playing like a distant glowing spark. You point toward the moon above us, resting softly on the tide. And for a while the noise behind us simply fades into the night. Maybe freedom isn't somewhere far beyond before. Every wave returning knows exactly where to go. Maybe hearts can learn that rhythm more than they'll ever know. Neon waves keep moving softly through reflections made of blue. Every shimmer on the water feels like something bright and new. No need to chase forever or outrun the morning light. Summer life is simply learning how to stay inside the night. I spent years collecting sunsets, thinking they would stay with me. Now I know they're only borrowed, like the wind across the sea. Still they leave a quiet color long after they've disappeared, just enough to light the places I once carried fear. The ocean keeps on breathing. Skyline drifts away. Every little heartbeat finds another wave. Neon waves become a memory long before the dawn arrives, like a photograph in motion, living somewhere deep inside. When tomorrow starts unfolding, I'll remember this instant, how the sea and city met beneath us, when the silence gently spread. Every glowing ripple leading me ahead. The tide keeps reaching forward. The lights grow faint with dawn. The breeze still holds the echoes of a summer nearly gone. One more look behind us, one more breath of sea. The night keeps flowing inside of me. The morning spills across the curtains, painting quiet shades of gold. Coffee warming by the window while the air is turning slow. You laugh before the words are spoken, like the breeze already knows how the smallest kind of magic finds us where the wild grass grows. Every ordinary heartbeat feels a little more alive, like the world has learned to whisper. There's no reason left to hide. We don't need another skyline or somewhere far away. Everything we're looking for is breathing here today. Keeps rolling softly. The sky turns into blue. Every quiet heartbeat feels brand new. We wandered through familiar places, like they're waiting to be found. Open doors and blooming gardens, little echoes peace was never hidden. Maybe I was running fast, looking for another future, while the present slipped right past. Now I see the beauty waiting in the simplest point of view. A gentle sky above the water, and another day with you. The horizon keeps on glowing. The evening moves so free. Every little ripple carries part of me. Nothing has to change, not the breeze or passing daylight, not the quiet rhythm of the sea. Nothing has to change. If tomorrow comes a little different, I'll still carry the serenity. Every ordinary moment can become eternity when we let our hearts believe this is enough. The last light fades so slowly, the stars begin to rise. No perfect destination, no need to chase the time, just the sound of waves, a gentle summer breeze, and the simple kind of happiness that asked for nothing more. The shoreline wears a coat of amber as the daylight slips away. Footprints fading with the waves, not like the stories of the day. A quiet breeze is turning pages in the book we never wrote. Every laugh is floating softly like a melody in smoke. You brush the sand from off your shoulder, turn and smile without a word. In that little pause between us, everything is gently heard. No one asks for tomorrow's leading, no one counts what's left to say. We just let the evening carry every worry far away. Give me one more sunset, one more sky painted in gold, one more walk beside the water before the night goes cold. Let the colors stay a little longer, like they're written in the sea. If this moment has to leave us, leave a piece of it with me. Oh, oh, oh. But the horizon keeps on glowing. The tide is moving slow. Every fading color feels like coming home. The cafes light their tiny lanterns, music spills into the street. Someone's laughter rises the ocean, carried by the summer breeze. You tell me that the smallest moments always seem to disappear. Maybe that's what makes them precious, when we know they're only here. I don't need another destination or another place to be. This quiet evening has become everything I need to see. Every ending leaves a color floating gently through the air. Long after the daylight fades, its warmth is still somewhere. Give me one more sunset, where the sky melts into blue. Every golden reflection reminds me of me waves erase our footsteps. The moon replaces gold. The night begins its story as another one is told. I close my eyes and keep it like the tide keeps every shore. One beautiful evening worth coming back for. Morning settles on the shoreline. Gentle waves erase our tracks. Nothing louder than the sea breeze, nothing asking till we look back. You smile without a reason, I answer with a quiet grin. Some conversations happen long before the words begin. The sky is slowly opening, soft colors fill the air. There's comfort in the silence, like it has always been there. We don't have to fill the spaces with everything we know. Sometimes the deepest feelings are the ones we never show. Quiet hearts still find each other, like the tide returns to shore. In the calm between the echoes, there's a love worth waiting for. No need for perfect moments, no need for shining lights. Just your hand close beside mine, turning ordinary into bright. The wind keeps singing softly, the evening breeze so slow. Every little heartbeat feels like home. The cafe doors are closing, streetlights bloom along the lane. We wander with no destination, listening to summer rain. Every laugh becomes a memory before we even know. Like little stars appearing in the twilight's gentle glow. I used to chase tomorrow, thinking joy was far away. Now I find it growing quietly inside an ordinary day. Maybe peace is simply learning not to rush the sky. Every season has its rhythm, every bird it's time to fly. Quiet hearts keep moving gently, never asking to be seen. Finding beauty in the small things, hidden in the in-between. Every glance becomes a promise, every smile a place to start. The loudest light I've ever known has always lived inside the heart. If the road begins to change again, if the night becomes unclear, I'll remember every gentle step that brought us safely here. The world may spin much faster than we can understand, but hope is often waiting in the softness of your hand. Stars are slowly rising above the quiet sea, and every breath reminds me of who I wanna be. We don't need to chase forever or race against the dawn. The truest kind of happiness has been with us all along. Every simple little moment, every sunset painted gold becomes another reason to treasure what we hold. And when the night surrounds us, I know we'll find our way, with quiet hearts welcoming another day. The waves keep rolling, the moon shines clear. No hurry, footsteps, no trace of fear. Just a fading daylight, soft and slow. city breeze beneath the skyline. Windows flicker one by one. Summer air is softly drifting, holding on to setting sun. Paper cups and easy laughter resting on the concrete floor. Tiny stories float between us like we've been here once before. A distant train becomes a rhythm, blending with the evening breeze. Every heartbeat finds a reason to move a little more at ease. Nothing here is complicated, nothing needs to be explained. Sometimes all we really need is a sky that knows our names. A rooftop echoes stay a little longer than the voices that we hear, turning quiet conversations into something bright and clear. If tomorrow calls us onward, I'll remember how it felt when an ordinary evening became a world all by itself. The skyline keeps on glowing, the stars begin to show. Every little memory moves with the wind below. Someone starts a simple melody, barely louder than the breeze. Everybody joins in softly without trying to harmonize. The moon appears above the rooftop, silver resting on the glass. For a while the restless city forgets how to move so fast. You look out across the distance, smiling at the scattered light, and I realize the smallest moments often shine the brightest at night. Every fading sunset leaves another shade behind. Every shared beginning finds a place inside our minds. A rooftop echoes carry gentle traces long after the night is gone, like the warmth that lingers quietly just before the break of dawn. Every laugh becomes a compass, every glance a guiding flame, showing me that ordinary moments never leave the way they came. I used to think the grandest memories were waiting far away. Now I find them growing slowly in the simplest kind of days. No fireworks above the skyline, no perfect words to say, just familiar voices rising at the end of every day. Ooh, the breeze keeps turning pages. The rooftops fade to blue. Ooh, every quiet heartbeat finds something new. Rooftop echoes drift forever in the corners of my mind, like the evening left a photograph that no one else could find. And wherever life may lead me, past the streets I've always known, I'll remember how the silence made the whole world feel like home. The lights may fade beneath the morning, but the feeling carries on. The skyline slowly disappears, the dawn begins to rise. One last breeze, one last smile, a quiet promise in the sky. Some memories don't